Hey, what's up? It's Stacey Storino. Welcome back to my channel. The #1 place for entrepreneur moms with a digital presence. In today's video, I'm going to give you some branding tips that could give your business the mother of all breakthroughs. Because if you thought branding just meant the colors you picked for your logo, website, and social media banners, well, are you glad you found this video? Branding. What is it exactly, and why should you even care? And how can getting very clear about what branding is make or break your business? You'll find out. So make sure you hit that like button if you're excited, and be sure to subscribe to get real-world help that entrepreneur moms like you need to succeed with your business's presence online today. Now, if you're wondering why you need to worry so much about a concept like branding and how drilling down very fine grain with respect to it is critical for your brand success, especially in an online environment, well, you're actually in the right place, and this 12-part series is made just for you. Having your brand be rock solid as a presence of its own in a way is really critical, because without doing so in advance, well, you won't have a strong enough presence online to attract your ideal customer to do business with you, either at all or in sufficient numbers for your business to be profitable. They say your vibe attracts your tribe. Well, first thing you have to do is really to get fine grain about what your vibe is and who it's for, meaning who's your tribe and who your brand and its vibe is not for. Then you'll know how to send out your vibe in your content so that it attracts the right tribe that'll be interested in your business and what it has to offer them. Otherwise, you'll be this busy entrepreneur mom who's just kind of putting out content and hoping that you'll attract customers. Well, the likelihood that that will be a successful game plan is kind of like your odds of success if you were to play a game of darts without knowing where the bullseye is. Without understanding your brand in an intimate fashion, therefore, you're likely hearing crickets no matter how much content you publish and no matter how high quality that content may be. So just a heads up, as this is just part 1 of my Branding Basics series, let's focus on what a brand is right now. The next videos in this series will help you to unpack and flesh out all of the various and intimate facets of your brand. So again, be sure you subscribe and click that notification bell too, because you don't want to miss a single part of this series. So what is a brand really? It's an experience that you give your followers through your content, services, and or products. That's it. But when I say that's it, I mean it is really important to know what it or that brand experience is. You need to know a few things up front. First, who are the humans that you're going to serve? And second, what are they looking for, which will lead them on the journey to your business and its offerings in the first place? What need do they have? What problem are they trying to solve where your content, services, or goods can serve as the solution? And what does that solution look like to them? What kind of experience will they undergo while achieving that solution with the help of your business's offerings? And how do they want that experience served up so that their preferences are met? That is part and parcel of your brand. It's the experience that they seek, why they are showing up. You have to know that, and it has to inform everything that you do, say, make, or create. If you've been creating products, let's say, without having answers to these sorts of questions first, without having this knowledge down pat first, then you could be putting the cart before the horse, and that might explain why when you put yourself out there online, all you hear are crickets. If you're creating products that you think would be great for your niche without thoroughly researching what your niche likes, wants, and needs, then you could be creating stuff that resonates with you, but not with them, either at all or enough for them to make a purchase from you should they come across you online. You're not selling to yourself. You're selling to your niche. When you understand them enough, you'll know what brand experience they're searching for. And then you can craft content and products and or services that will resonate with the very specific experience that they're seeking to have. Okay. Now, if your services and or products don't specifically address a hardcore need, you're not stuck. The next question you need to ask in that case is, if not a need, then what desire does your ideal customer want to satisfy where your services or goods can serve as the solution? And again, what does that satisfaction of their desires look like to them? How will it feel to them? What kind of experience do they hope to undergo? Perhaps mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, and or spiritually, as they get those desires met because of your business and its offerings. When you understand your ideal customer avatar or your niche and their wants and or needs well enough, then you'll know what sort of experience they're seeking from a business like yours, and then you'll be able to better flesh out the brand experience that gets delivered to them in such a way that they won't be able to resist when they encounter your brand online, from your website to its blog to your social media accounts and all of the content you put all throughout all of those important business assets. The brand experience that your niche is searching for should affect the words that you use when you speak in live streams and in video content, the product descriptions that you write up that appear in your e-commerce shopping cart, the words that you write in your blog posts and microblog posts on social media platforms such as Facebook and Instagram, and everything that you otherwise create in terms of content for your niche to consume, both free and paid, when they come across you online and say something to the effect of, "At last, this is just for me," you know you've hit a home run. So in this branding basic series, there'll be a video covering each of the critical elements of a brand to really break them down so that you don't miss a thing. But for now, what I want you to come away with is the realization that your brand experience must address a specific need and or burning desire that your ideal customer has and the way in which they prefer to have your solutions delivered so that they have an experience that's important to them. That way they specifically would experience what they want. Look, there's a tried and true maxim in the business world that says, if you try to sell to everyone, you end up selling to no one. And as they say, the confused don't buy. So why don't you think long and hard about specifically who you're trying to attract, what you're trying to sell them on, what they're going to get if they buy it, and why they'd want to buy from you instead of someone else. The next video in this series will help you get more specific, but right now, just brainstorm and see what your gut and any of your previously conducted research, if any, tells you first. Because until you get very specific about what your brand experience is and who it's for, you're just a face in the digital crowd, shouting to get noticed, and no one's really listening to you. You can have all the talent in the world, but everyone's online now. That's sadly not enough. You can have all of the tricks and tips up your sleeve to help you optimize your presence, but that's still not enough. You have to first get solid as to your niche and the brand experience that you're promising them. Everything else in your business should come after that and be heavily influenced by that. You have to master the concept of branding, or you'll just do a whole lot of work just to be drowned out by the digital crowd online, out on social media, or both. At this point of the video, I've spilled a lot of beans about what a brand is, and hopefully I've convinced you that you've got some homework to do so that you can flesh out not just who your brand is for and what they're looking for, but why they're looking for it and how they're looking to get it served up to them. Hit that notification bell because the next video in this series discusses more of why branding works and shows you how to hunt down the details on what your niche wants and how they want it. So if you're interested in learning about all of that, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you can follow along with that video and the entire Branding Basics series I've got for you. In the meantime, make sure you check out these two awesome videos as well. I talk a lot about social media, content marketing, entrepreneurship for moms who have to juggle home and business, online marketing, so many different topics. So make sure you're also checking out these two videos as well. And also, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel a lot when you do this. So I'd highly appreciate it. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.